Welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode of Dad's Toy Garage. And we've been making a lot of progress in the last couple of videos on my 1973 Toyota Celica here in the States, Toyota Celica. And like I said before, pronunciation doesn't matter to me. I love the car. It's my favorite car of all time. But today I want to start off the video. We're going to be working on getting this line right here, and probably some trunk gaps, and hopefully we can get onto the roof panels today, get that body filled and block sanding done on there. And once the roof panel's done, we're probably about halfway done the block sand and body filler on this car. So follow along, let's have some fun, and let's get back into this thing. Well, I got something kind of exciting I want to show you guys. I've spent a lot of time poring over pictures of other cars, kind of getting tones that I like, and it's always supposed to have been a turquoise or a light blue is what I've been aiming for with this car. That's always what stood out in my mind. It might have something to do with that original blue model kit that I got. And the first one I saw was a shade of blue as well, the one in the wrecker about 15 years back from now. So let's turn this camera around. I'll show you what I've got going here. For those of you that have been following the build since the earlier days that I started sharing it with you guys on YouTube, I have not really ever shared colors, and it is because I've been battling it out with myself. And today we're going to get into a couple samples that I picked up. So I picked these up today locally at a shop that sells paint in town, and I just said, can you mix the smallest amounts possible so I can make a couple spray outs, I can study them over the winter. And they were able to do that. So let's get into what colors I'm thinking at this point. So the first one we have is code 38J. It's celestial blue. It's a Mazda 3 color. I think it's a gorgeous light blue. The next one we have is electric blue metallic. It's a BMW mini color, and there's two versions of it. The first version is 870 code, and the other Mini Cooper color is electric blue 2, and it's B86, and they each have a bit of a different flair to them. It's Mini is owned by BMW, so they'd be BMW Mini colors. And the one that originally caught my eye, it's a little bit toned back, is where's the name on this color? Marina Blue. It's a Chevy color from 1967 Camaro, and it is code F is the code they go by. It looks like there's a couple of codes listed here. So I'll show you guys what my plan is to study these. I really want to study these for a while because I become indecisive when it's something that I put a lot of time into. So we'll get into these in this video of what they look like. They're all similar tone, but they all have their own unique character. And the first one we got is the Mazda Celestial Blue, and that's kind of what it is. You'll see they're all in similar tones. We got the electric blue, the 870. It's this one. And then we got the Marina Blue GM color. It's this one. And then we got the last electric blue B86, and it's this one. So you kind of see they're all similar tones, different shades. In the can they really got the bling. It's hard to see in the video here, but I'm pretty excited for this. We're gonna test those out on some panels. The last video, amongst other things, I got this trunk lid body fill block sanded nice and straight, and I've kind of sanded across the gaps in the trunk lid here to get that desired look, flush panels. And now I'm working on this is the two-part lines here. So I'm going to start with this one. As you saw in the intro video, the tape was there. Now I've filled over. I'm going to trim out the edges, and then I'm going to take a block like this with a 220 grit, and I'm going to sand in there with that. It's got a nice rounded edge, and that should make a nice line right across. I got the body filler sanded down on this edge, and what I am now going to be doing, I'll be taping along this edge here on the top side, and then I'll body filler on here, and I'll work that straight. And when that's straight, I will redo this because there's a bit of wave in some spots, bit of wave where this is a little bit wavy on this edge. So when I get this block sanded straight and I'm happy with it, then I will finish this. So this is my starting guide point here. So I'm going to do an application of body filler along this line here now, and I've got it masked off. So then I can block sand that straight, and then I can work the final curves out here. So the filler is on here. It's ready to be masked up on the edge and sanded down. This leading edge, I guess, of the back trunk is done. So you can see with the tape on there, and then over here I've taken the tape off. So what I'm going to do now is mask off that edge nice and straight, and then I'll body fill this in here one more time and get that perfect. I've got it all masked off in there, as you can see, and I'm going to do the final application of body filler in there, hopefully, and we'll block sand that out, and that should be good, I'm thinking. Here's the finished product of that line, or the curves, I guess, of the leading trunk edge. I'm working in the trunk jambs now, and I got it masked off here. I'm going to run some filler on that side, and on that side we'll get that smoothed out, and then we'll see what's next in here. And I guess the thing I'm going to do is, I got some welds that I did where the original holes were for the, I guess, some sort of trim piece back here, and there's some dents here, so I'm going to take care of those as well. These are the trunk jambs. They are now done. Just sanding up the bottom of the trunk lid here. You can kind of see it in here, all the speckles. This is super textured. I'm not exactly sure why. Either a light sandblasting or just someone texture sprayed it really poorly, like an orange. There's a couple, so I'm just basically sanding it all out with 220. Got my foam block, doing the edges by hand. There's a couple other small things. There's a little bit of a dent here I got to take care of, and then where I did this patch, I got to straighten that out, and then that'll be done enough for this project. The trunk lid is now ready for the next thing, which would be primer. I've got all the texture sanded out of it. Like I said before, there was texture from, well, we didn't sandblast this, but I wonder if somebody else sandblasted this, or it was really just texture sprayed from the factory or something, but it's smooth now. I had a dent here, I worked that out, and then I worked this edge here with body filler and a little bit of a dent here. But yeah, she's ready to go back on the car, and the trunk lid is back on. The next thing I'm going to do, I decided, is the roof panel, and it'll need a bit of work. There's a lot of dents in there. I also did a little bit of a scuff with some red Scotch-Brite pads just to take the shine off of there so that the filler will have something to stick to. So let's get started on this. These are probably the nicest corners of the roof, or I mean the edges of the roof are probably the best part. Like, this doesn't need any work in here, and the pillar was fine, the side is fine. What does need work is where the lead joints were, so I'm doing a little bit of body work in here and in here. So now I'm on the roof panel, and I've got some body filler on there, getting her ready to get block sanded. So we'll work on that now. Thanks for joining me, guys and girls, on another episode of Dad's Toy Garage, where I'm working on my 1973 Toyota Celica, Project Judith Ann, and I'm pretty happy with progress that's been on here so far, getting all this trunk stuff done. And kind of the back of that lid and a couple of these things in here were not super enjoyable to get done, especially with the challenge I had in this area here, but it feels really good to see that back edge come together nicely, nice crisp lines in there. And roof panel will be next episode. I would like to see that done by that episode. But the most exciting part for me was being able to pick up those sample paint colors. Those blues are looking gorgeous. I can't wait to see them in some sunlight. Our winter time, with all the whites outside, you don't get the full perspective on those colors with the pop that the sun gives the metallics and pearls. But I'm gonna be excited making up those spray out cards and getting some miniature graphics done, get a full perspective on them. So you'll probably see that happen in next episode with this car. Like I said, we're heading into the summer in a couple months. I'll probably be pretty close. Once the roof's done, this car is over halfway done. It's block sanding, then it's prime, high build, one more block sand or 2 block sands, and we're ready to hit the paint booth with it. So we'll keep going on here. We'll have some more fun with it. I really look forward to seeing that color come together on here. It's going to look gorgeous. So until next time, we'll talk to you later.